And you know, it's really.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the homestead. This is January the 2nd, and you can see the temperature I showed was 17 degrees. I think it's warmed up a little bit out here. It's not quite as bad, but I kind of want to come out and go take a look at everything. I still got to take care of birds and stuff, so we'll kind of take you along and see what we can do from there. Ducks are making noise, but the chickens are not making any noise at this point. So let me get some food for them and go open things up and see how they're doing. Wow, that is solid, looks like. I have to dump that whole thing out. Wow. That's how cold it got last night. Where's that dude solid? You know, everybody seems to be good on the chicken side. I'm going to take a look at the ducks. Let's see here. It gives them a little bit. Let me take this one out and dump it upside down. Let's let the ducks out now. They're trying to make up their mind that they're doing fine. Okay, so I got the birds fresh water, knocked out some of the ice. Birds seem to be all fine and stuff. So let's go over here and go take a look, and let's see how bad the garden got hit, and we'll come back later also and see how much of it comes back. So let me turn around and let's go see what we got. Okay, so let's open up. Start over here with the turnips and the beets. I think those will come back just fine. We'll kind of wait and see on that, I guess. And then here's some of my cabbage, celery, kohlrabi. That kohlrabi is flat laid down there. Same way with that one over there. So we'll see how this comes up later. I'm concerned a little bit about my celery there. And so we'll see how well this comes back. Kind of come take a look at some radishes. I don't think that's doing too bad. Some of these, I don't know, some of these guys over here kind of look like potential mush, but we'll see. I would think these Japanese radishes could handle this kind of frost even better than the other radishes. But like I said, it got to 17 last night. So we'll check this out later. So let's look at the broccoli. It's definitely all kind of, the plant should be fine, I hope. This did get a little colder than what we've been seeing. Fortunately, I did harvest all of the broccoli that was available earlier. And then my collards, see if I can get back over here. Let's take a look at this one That's the way cabbages can be picked at any time, letting it get a little bit bigger. The rest of these are supposed to be collards. Ooh. They're crunchy. So we will definitely, wow. I just walked through and knocked a couple of them off. That was not intentional. So I'll just kind of stay away. It's my cauliflower. We'll see how well that goes. And then we've got more cabbage and celery, and this has got a variety of different things in it. I think the cabbages are going to be pretty good. They're starting to, this is the kind of thing they'll make them make heads anyway. So we got one that's forming there, one that's forming there, and one there. And we'll see what happens with this red cabbage here. And we got my carrots and parsnips. Carrots look fine. The parsnips, hopefully they come back from this. They're looking kind of bent over a bit. Carrots seem to be looking fine. This is all the garlic. It seems to be doing fine. It'll come back from that just fine. So time will tell on how well this comes. So yeah, time will tell. I'll know later on this afternoon whether this stuff bit it hard or if we survive. It should warm up a little bit, but we'll see. I know it's supposed to be cold like this for the next couple of days, so I'll bring you back when I know more, and we'll kind of go from there. Well, it's later on in the afternoon. Had to come out and go buy some chicken food and stuff like that. Figured I'd come out and take a look in the garden. I took a walk through here earlier, and so I figured I'd bring you guys back along and kind of show you the damage of the temperatures we had last night. This is some pretty significant damage, so let me turn you around and kind of show you what's going on. Let's kind of head over here. Those turnips, while they were up and going this morning, those look like they are pretty well toast. I'm going to leave them alone for now, and we'll kind of give them a couple of days and see. We're supposed to get back down to freezing tonight, and then tomorrow I think we start warming up next week, but those are not looking good. Neither are the beets. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully, maybe if the greens die back on both of these, that they will hopefully do more, sprout again and come back. So we'll kind of see what happens there. These are, some of the cabbages are looking all right, some of the kohlrabi, but I'm going to go ahead and harvest the kohlrabi that I have in here, and go ahead and just to be on the safe side and get that out. But everything else is not looking real good. The endive, or at least that was what that was supposed to be, looks rather sad. So does the celery. So we'll see how well that happens and what goes after that. And then I'm concerned about my radishes. Without a doubt, a lot of the leaves are mushy. Maybe they'll come back from the roots. We'll see. But I don't see anything in here at the moment that looks good. So we'll have to definitely follow along on this story and see what happens here. So in the radish story, these radishes are not looking good. So we'll see what happens. And come over here, and my broccoli is also not looking that good. We'll see what happens and see if it comes back at all. I'm just going to kind of leave it alone. There are no broccoli heads in there to harvest at this point, so I'll just kind of wait and see. The collards are kind of, some of them look like they took a hit, and some of them, or so we'll just have to wait and see it. That's going to be the case with everything. But one of the other things I'm going to do is go ahead and harvest that guy just to be on the safe side. Go ahead and get him out of here, just because I don't want to lose him and any possible chances of losing that guy. And then over here is the cauliflower. It took the same kind of hit as the broccoli did, and so we'll kind of see what happens with this, see if it comes back at all. There were no heads that were forming. There might have been a couple. Actually, it looks like there was, now that I'm seeing that. So they were just kind of starting to form on some of these, and so we'll see if they come back at all on any of this. But this may be a complete and total loss here. And then on this bed, I'm going to come back and harvest a couple of those kohlrabis. I've got a couple of different heads of cabbage on here I'm going to harvest, just to kind of get them out of here. And then the rest of it we'll kind of wait and see. This guy right here, I think there's a decent head of cabbage under there. And this guy right here, there might be a decent, if I can get through all the burnt stuff on top. We'll see what happens there. The rest of these, we'll see if they come back at all. And then the carrots and parsnips. Those parsnips are definitely looking laid over. Some of them are kind of sticking up, so we'll wait and see what happens there. The carrots kind of look laid over. We'll have to see how well those come back. They're supposed to be able to overwinter, but I don't know if they can handle these kind of cold temperatures or not. And then the garlic, it's looking all right. Doesn't look dead. Looks like it took some hit on some stuff, but not dead, so we'll kind of see. So let me go harvest a couple of these cabbages, and I'll get back to you and kind of show you what we've got on that. Okay, so here's the cabbage. That's a big old Chinese cabbage. That's my Savoy cabbage. That's my regular cabbage. And then there are 7 kohlrabi heads. One of them was green. They're still kind of frozen, so we'll see how well that comes out. I'll put a weight on these when I get inside and put it on the video, but not too bad. Nice salvage. I didn't realize that Chinese cabbage was that big already. I could have harvested that guy a long time ago. And definitely with the Savoy cabbage, I could have harvested him a while ago. So yeah, let me go put a weight on these, and we'll get back to you. So anyway, that's the results of temperatures down in the teens here in North Texas. Not necessarily the best of results. We'll have to let you know in later videos whether or not any of this stuff came back or not. But for right now, it kind of looks like the majority of the garden is pretty much toast, but time will tell on some of that. So anyway, have a great week, keep warm, God bless, and have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.